Hello, my fellow Keller Williams agents. How are you on this Saturday evening at 10:34 p.m.? Good. Okay, so let's get down to business here, okay? So now, when you're doing DocuSign and you have to send a lead disclosure out to your clients, you know the way there's an area where seller has to choose A and B, and then do you have lead? Yes, I do. I don't know, blah, blah, yada, yada. So there are options there. We are not allowed to check off anything for them, so they have to check it off themselves. So I'm going to show you how to add the check boxes, which will allow them to check it off themselves. The way we were doing it before in our contact to close, unfortunately, did not work. So I figured out how to do it the right way. So those of you who did the contact to close class, you might want to check this out and follow through the whole class, and this video, I should say, and figure out how to do it. And going forward, I'll be showing you how to do this. So I'm going to try to get this all done before my battery dies. So once you go in through your opportunity, you go to documents, then you would click on start a transaction or go to transaction. You will be here. Ta-da, right here. Okay, so over on the right side, add, click on it. Click on DocuSign Forms. We are going to select the library of KW673. Boom. Then we're going to select lead base paint. Spelling error. Click Add. And here we go. We're going to click on the document because this will allow us to fill in the information at the top. Subject property, 1, 2, 3, test. Year built. I'm just going to put in 1900. Owner, Miriam, it's you. So now that's all you're able to fill in. You are able to click here, but it doesn't carry over to the next screen, so it's kind of pointless. Plus, you are not allowed to fill out this portion because you are not the seller. Your seller has to fill that out. Everything else is signature. We have to add it on the next step. 2 steps. Click on Save and Close. Now we're going to, underneath Add, we're going to click Select All. So it will select all the documents that you have here if you have more than one. Click on the pen, pencil in the middle. Create an envelope. Now we will be at the envelope stage. And here we are. Envelope name. This is for you. Name it whatever you want. I'm going to do listing docs or lead disclosure. Name it whatever you want. Add recipients to the envelope. We're going to add pre-tagged roles. Seller 1 is going to be Miriam. Seller's agent, because I'm doing lead paint, I'm the seller's agent on the lead paint, so that's why seller's agent comes here. Otherwise, for the other documents, you would be the listing agent if you're doing a listing. If it's for buyer, obviously the buyer's agent. Click on that. Click Add Selected. Now, if you took my class, you'd remember on the left side, there's the numbers here. You should be number 1. Anyone after you, your clients, should be number 2. And if it's a document that requires Miriam's signature, she should be the last number because she should be the last person to sign the document. Email subject, put what you want here. I don't suggest leaving please DocuSign. Your clients might just trash it. So test docs for signature. Here, write blah, blah, blah. How are you? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Upper right, click on Next. We are now at the signature stage. And here we are. There we go. Okay. You will see yellow in the upper left-hand corner shows my name. That's because I was number 1 on the envelope. I don't have to be the one, I'm not the one that's going to initial or select for the disclosure areas. Miriam is. So I'm going to select her. I'm going to select Miriam. Scroll down. So you'll see A has 1 and 2. B has 1 and 2. Your clients need to select 1 from A, 1 from B. But they can't do that unless we put checkboxes there. So left side, go down to checkbox, click it once, bing, okay, bring it up to A1, click it there. It will have a dotted line around it. That means you are starting a group. Click on the plus sign. It will add another box. Drag the box down to the second section. It has a dotted line around both of them because this is one group. We're going to go kick it over to the right side. We're going to click on validation. We are going to leave it saying select at least, and we're going to pick 1. So that means the seller or the buyer needs to select 1 of this group. Now we're going to click off to the left. So to the left of here, I'm just going to click. So I unselected the group because now I want to start a new group. Go back to the left, go to checkbox, click it once, bring it up to B1, click it, click the plus sign, drag it down to B2, bingo. You got your dotted line here. This is grouped. Kick it over to the right side, validation, change it to number 1. So validate, they have to select at least 1. Click off to the left side to unselect it. There we go. So now you have your things here. This is where you can check, make sure your agent signature is here. And if, see, mine's white. It should be yellow for me. But if I'm not sure who this is assigned to, while it's clicked, see, I click it. It's got that blue blue line around it. If I look on the right, it will show that this is for me. So the rest of it looks good. And all you do is select send, and it will be off and running, and your client will be able to choose 1 from A and 1 from B. So that's how you do that. While I'm here, only at 7 minutes and 13 seconds in, I am going to show you one more thing that I just figured out how to do, which was driving me insane. Let's say you're at this stage and you're like, holy beep, you know, like, oh my God, my battery's going to die. I forgot to put Avenue and Baldwin Place here. So I'm going to have to add that in. But here, I cannot add this in. So what I'm going to do is, you don't want to click on back. You're going to click on Actions and Save and Close. And it will bring you to the envelope section. We don't need to. This is where we are, draft. We're going to click on Documents here. So click on Documents. Click on the document you want to add or change, make changes to. Here it is, 1, 2, 3 test. I'm going to forget Avenue, how come I can't spell? Baldwin Place. And maybe it's 1910. Not minus 10. 1910. The only thing with this that stinks, because I made a change to the document, those little check boxes that we did are going to be gone, and I'm going to have to re-add them. But that's okay, because this is a video, so you'll learn how to do it again, right? So we don't have to create another envelope because we already have one created. So at this point, we're going to click on Envelopes. Select the envelope. We don't have to fill out the envelope details again because it's already in there. Click on Next in the upper right-hand corner. And then it will bring you back to the signature area. Come on. Any day now? Here it goes. So here you'll see it made the changes for me. But if I click on Miriam, the fields are gone. So who knows how to remember who remembers how to do that? Okay. So left side, click on checkboxes. Go here, boom. Click on plus sign. Drop it down. Right side. Validation. Change the 0 to a 1. Go back here, click to the left. One hop this time. No, go on the left side. Click on checkbox again. Go back here. Put it here. Click the plus sign. Drop it down. We formed our second group. Go to the right, click on one under validation, click here, blah, blah, blah. Everything else is good, and then you can send. So that, my friends, is how you add the checkboxes. And also, hopefully you won't make any mistakes where you have to go back, because then you have to add the checkboxes again. So just make sure you put everything in correctly the first time. I hope you enjoyed this, and have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Adios.